Mark Allen, 6.
Much like Xiao yesterday, Mark Allen came good in his first 2 matches when it really mattered. Pulled away from 2-2 to beat Igor Figueiredo 4-2. Similar story against Jack Jones, pulled away from 3-3 to win 6-4. Unintentionally, no doubt, but he has tied up the black.
Yeah, that doesn't really suit either of these two, putting the black safe. Guodaong not willing to take a risk and go back up the table, or try to. Played the containing shot.
Foul. Mark Allen, 7.
Well, we were right down the line of the shot. It looked tight to get past the black to the potting angle, and so it proved.
Yeah, absolutely no doubt about it. It wouldn't have moved otherwise. The black.
When you talk about a double kiss in snooker, the connotation is that it's a negative thing. There it was a positive for Mark Allen.
It's one of those, if you get close to the pot, but not get it, the red stays there as well. In fact, the more you look at that, the more you feel that you're going to leave that playing it slowly a lot. Unless, of course, it drops in.
One.
There's a red right in the middle of that
7.
little cluster that goes. There it is. That's okay. He was worried about it just being hidden beyond the red for the black, but he's on it all right. Still not quite there with it being a good chance, but he could turn it into one. Depending on which red he plays on, I think, from this black. Two choices. He might play to a red to right middle, but he could, of course, play into that area and try and hit some of the reds in the bunch. Be unlikely to land on nothing, but not impossible, I suppose. He seemed to screw it too much there. He never really got into the heart of the bunch. He's on a red, but it's thin, and the cue ball is certainly crashing into other reds unavoidably.
15.
So there's a little bit of not so much guesswork, but uncertainty about position if he plays that thin red to left corner. Probably as well as he could have controlled it.
And now this is the definition of a pressure shot. It is missable, but it's also one of those that you get down on, and you know if you get it, the frame opens up. Well, he knocked in the pot, but the position wasn't attached. Disappointing.
Yeah, because as you say, it felt like a key shot.
Xiao Guodaong 23.
So easy in that kind of situation when you lose position to become a little downcast and allow that to seep into your decision-making process and maybe play a sloppy one. Xiao avoided that.
Fall in the miss. Xiao Guodaong 4.
Yeah, not taking the miss because he can cut this in.
One.
Goodness me. He hasn't even got a shot to send the cue ball up the table to hit a bulk colour or anything. So he can get to the black, but what on earth does he do with it? He might be able to cut it in actually, but even then it's incredibly difficult. That's what he tried. Yeah.
Xiao Guodaong 1.
That'll disappoint him. A couple of chances that he sort of lost position from. That was quite difficult, that cut back and to be sure of being on anything.
Alan yet to engage anything remotely like Top Gear, but we shouldn't be too worried about that because in each of his first two matches here, he was better in the second half of proceedings. Much better.
It's a very effective safety shot for Mark Allen because he can get to reds, but to play safe off them, not easy. It's a very effective safety shot for Mark Allen because he can get to reds, but to play safe off them, not easy.
delighted with the outcome there. The blue taking the sting out of the cue ball. Funny old frame this, the blue and the yellow close to the ball cushion. Green and brown nestled together, the pink out of commission. It's going to be hard work, this.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's really seeing a way onto a colour. The reasons you've explained from that red that's close to the left corner.
Leaving the cue ball well short of the baulk line is never recommended. The pink, partially liberated.
One.
Yeah, worth the risk, wasn't it? When respotted, I think the black will go to left corner once the red to the left of the black has been potted next. Yeah, that's no good. Got an awkward piece of cueing to pot the red. You can get to the red close to the pocket, but I mean, there's a red above it which is kind of in the line of fire as well. I'm not certain what he played there, but it certainly was not to finish where he has. That's pretty good effort.
9.
Pretty good effort to finish there. Just can't quite get prime position.
16.
Even that black struggled in. And as Phil was saying, all the colours up the table are pretty much locked down. It's going to have to be pink or black, I think.
Hit that red into the thick portion of the pocket, which enabled him to hold the cue ball as best he could.
That's quite well played, you know. He just dropped it in. He knew he'd get to cannon the red away
23.
from the pink spot. And again, I think he'll be looking to play a similar shot to the last one. Just a hold for pink to right corner. Done it
24.
more easily that time. So now he, with a lead of already 39 points, you know, he's homing in on a frame victory here at this visit. He's working very hard to get position, and it's taken him a few shots, but now he's in plum position.
30.
Turned professional in 2007. For 16 of the 17 years, he was either lowly or middle ranked. A player with promise, but no great career record. And
37.
suddenly, he started playing
38.
outstanding snooker. Just like Xiao Guodaong this time last year.
So there you saw frame ball this one. Yeah, I mean, he's always
45.
been a good player. There's no argument there, as was the case with Xiao Guodaong. But I think in the case of Guodong, I always sort of doubted how he would be at the latter end of a tournament. But he's dispelled all that now by winning one. You know, he was very close to making the final. Nanjing, of course, last week lost in the semi-finals by the odd frame to,
51.
in the end, a pretty tearful Chris Wakelin, overwhelmed that it got him in the top 16. You know, he lost at 9-8 there. Could have won his second ranking title.
52.
Might have struggled to beat Ding Junhui in the final, but you don't know. The way he's getting results this week, maybe he could have won that.
59.
How can you not be impressed with this when you think, effectively, only 2 of the 6 colours were available to him?
Oh, it'd have been a great shot to nudge the green into play, which he hasn't quite managed. Don't think he's asleep. Get his
76.
concentration going. I'm not sure. Maybe he is. Maybe he's fallen off. Continues somehow. Can make a century, but it didn't seem very likely when he came to the table, has to be said. Played the cannon there, which is... It's okay if this goes in.
Don't think the champion is asleep, but Xiao putting this frame to bed. Not able to make a century, but the 83, the highest run of the match so far, 2-1.